Hello, welcome to another Gundam Evolution video, and this time it's going to be my first match with the Methuss. And if you guys don't know, I went through a 1 hour 1 hour long recording session with my friend. I try to record some matches with my laptop. If you've seen my initial impressions on the game video, that it's not going to work. That is it looks like a slideshow, so no. So we did a 1 hour recording of this game on the second or third day of the beta testing, so I apologize if this is still not 60 frames per second or it's not crisp and clear, but at least you can comprehend what's going on. And I'm sorry if the gameplay isn't like super expert gameplay, because again, this is the second or third day of beta testing. This is my first time playing the Methuss. Fortunately for me, I am familiar with some of the healing aspects of the Methuss. You know, I played Team Fortress 2, I played the Medic a few times, I played Overwatch, I played Mercy, you know, a couple of times. So the Methuss shares some similarities, but it is different. You know, mainly the power cables are very similar, where you can attach it to somebody, you can lock onto a teammate, heal them, and the ultimate for the ability is similar to an Uber charge, I guess, but it does work differently. The power cables, they can actually revive people. I think this is the best aspect about this suit, is that it can revive people. Well, there's some other good things about this suit. I should say the best aspect of the power cables is that you can revive a teammate from a distance away while providing healing as well. So you can basically just not engage in a fight when it's time to revive a teammate, at least at a safe distance. Compared to something like the gun tank is useful because you can heal somebody really fast, but or you revive somebody really fast, I should say. But this suit can actually revive them from a distance, so that's very useful. Now, this thing isn't the only suit that can heal, by the way. The GM and the Pale Rider can both heal teammates and themselves. However, they have cooldowns on their weapons and or abilities. And the GM has a impact style grenade that does a short burst of healing, good for pushing up, you know. And the Pale Rider has something, it's very similar to Soldier 76, you know, just the Pale Rider itself. So its healing pod ability is, you know, you slam it down on the ground and it heals in one area, you know, it does an AoE effect. So you can't push up with it. You can kind of like, you know, last a while on a point, or maybe if you're pushing up, you hide them behind a wall, place that down, help teammates. But with the Methuss, you don't have any cooldowns with the power cables. Literally, you can switch between all your teammates, juggling between them to heal them. It doesn't heal like awfully fast, but it's still decent, you know, to keep your friends alive. It's better than just waiting with no health, right? But yeah, so it's pretty nice, and of course it's not the only ability this thing has. This thing plays more akin to a support class rather than just strictly healing. You have the ability to spawn a turret. The turret doesn't do too much damage, but it auto locks the nearest target, and if you it doesn't do too much damage, of course, but you can team it up with your own firepower and your teammate's firepower, and yeah, that's a lot of DPS you can throw towards somebody. So good for let's say you can also do it for certain situations where you can throw it past somebody with their shield out, like a GM or Sazabi, and it can shoot around them, right? Or you can throw it, like I think a few times this match I just throw it out there just to add some damage output, right? So you can kind of do it for that as well, but you kind of want to use it for specific situations to help overpower an enemy team or enemy team member, right? Another ability this thing has, the F ability, you can charge shot your twin pistols there, and they have a little AoE explosion radius at the end of it, and they can do some significant damage. And you know, pretty nice after you volley somebody with all 18 of your your beam pistol shots, and then you follow up with that to get like a finish off, or maybe start with that and then go into it. And of course, finally, you have the ability to fly, which if you guys, you know, you can already see that watching this video, or, you know, if you ever watched Zeta Gundam, yeah, the Methuss can fly. And there's a tactic I use later on in the beta, you know, like in the last few days, which I unfortunately didn't really use this match, because again, this is my first time playing the Methuss, and you can fly in the air, you know, really high, and then potentially rain down fire on people, like get strict headshots, right, if you aim really well, or throw down your F ability to get that AoE damage, which can be pretty useful, actually. I've seen a lot of Ashimars do this with their fire grenades, or, you know, rapid fire, their beam machine gun, no, I think it would just be a beam rifle, right, raining down on people to get that multi-fire headshot, or just harass people, right. which works a lot better for the Ashmar, but you can still do it with the Methuss. And of course, you know, maybe you can do both do it at the same time, since you can follow the Ashmar, since you both can fly. But so yeah, that's a pretty useful tactic, which I sadly didn't do here. And yeah, speaking of this match here, this match was actually right after that Zaku 2 match I posted last time, which I'll leave a link to the in the description for that video. Which that video, you guys really seem to like it. It was completely different from my usual videos, where instead of commentating, I put music in it instead. Because if you guys aren't aware, whenever I recorded these matches, because you know not everything's gonna go right every time. For some reason, the audio is just really bad for this. I'm not talking like the volume's too low, or I'm talking about it sounds like two concrete bricks are fucking inside of a washing machine. It's that bad. Like it sounds like Gmod characters just whacking things constantly. It's not pleasant to listen to. So I went ahead and muted that, and I think for this video, so it's not just, you know, you can just hear me talking, I'm gonna go ahead and put some music in the background here as well, so at least it's a little bit more entertaining than just listening to my lame ass voice. So that'll be a lot better experience, you know. But yeah, so the Methuss, I think, it's a very competent suit. I really appreciate it. Actually, I forgot to mention the ult here, which I'm about to use. It may or may not have worked here. I don't remember exactly. But the ult kind of works like an uber charge, where you power up your teammate. Unfortunately, you're not invincible, and the stick sticks with them. You target somebody with your power cables, they get powered up. They take less damage, but they also do more damage as well. So you basically turn your character, or whoever your teammate is, into a tank, and they can go blast some heads off. Now, you don't want to be doing it like if it's just you and your teammate that you Ubered in front of the whole enemy team. That's still not wise, because you can still take damage, and you can almost just waste your power up there. Now, fortunately, it is a very fast ultimate to power up. I'm calling it an ultimate. I should call it a G maneuver. I'm so used to this game just being almost like Overwatch, right? So you can power up the G maneuver quite fast. I believe this match I get it off, or I powered up 3 times, and I could have gone for a 4th one if I wasn't saving my ultimate, because I'm so used to Overwatch where you have to save your ultimate for specific situations, and I feel like you can kind of be a little bit more lenient with the ultimate for the Ashmar here. Methuss, my bad, wrong flying suit. The Bondok. Oh my god, the Bondok would be fucking sweet in this game. But yeah, and so far we're actually holding off the enemy team quite well with our team setup here. We actually have 2 people with their G maneuvers ready up. And you can see I'm just taking my time healing my teammates from a distance, and when anybody gets downed, I'll just revive them. Oh, and that guy pulled out his G maneuver, so I'm just gonna go ahead and kill him. One of us, I think. Hopefully. Oh, okay, enemy Sazabi, I think, going in there. Nice. But yeah, so, and of course you can also use the flying to get away from hairy situations, but don't rely on that too much, because you can still die pretty fast if people just, you know, point their guns at you and shoot you while you're flying away when you're at low health. So just be very careful when you use that to run away, if you're gonna run away. Another useful thing for the Methuss is that it's one of the few suits that can actually just hover when you're holding the jump button in the air. I believe the Ashmar can do that, and I'm not sure if any other suit can do that. Every other suit, they'll float and fall down slowly. So keep that in mind with the Methuss. That's what makes the tactic I was explaining earlier pretty useful, is that you can stay in the air and just rain down fire on people. So yeah. Methuss overall, I kind of like playing it. I usually don't play the healers in games unless they're like oh yeah, but the thing that makes this Methuss really good with that healing too is that you can fire while healing teammates. You're not just bound to just healing your teammates, right? But hey, we did win, and yeah, victory. And we'll see the stats we going on here. Although we are going to look at our MVP here, Alpha Zoid in the gun tank. He was very funny last match while we're waiting for the match to start in the Zaku 2. And yeah, he's up on the board, and so are 2 of the enemy teammates. And we'll see if we got any medals for this match. And for some reason it says I played an Ashmar, but I think I might have just hovered over it and selected it and then switched to the Zaku 2 for that first part of the match. But yeah, we'll see. See if we got anything good. Hey, silver medal in eliminations, bronze in damage, bronze in the kill streak, and I got silver in the max revive, so nice. 32,000 damage, and let me look at those kills again. Excuse me real fast. Was that 30 something? I hope so. That'd be really good. Yeah, 32 eliminations. So yeah, that was a pretty nice match. And of course, that was including the Zaku 2 match that that I had a video of. And yeah, that is the Methuss, and that's going to be the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe if you want. I'd really appreciate it. And, you know, type up in the comment section how you feel about the Methuss, if you got a chance to play it in the beta, or if you saw other people play, you know, just how you feel about the Methuss overall. I think it's a pretty useful suit, honestly. It's not like super pure damage output, but again, it plays that very nice supporting role, and it can actually heal people without any cooldown. So very helpful for pushing up the helping push up the front line. So quite enjoy it, and hopefully, since you guys really did like that Zaku 2 video, I will heavily consider making more just like that and doing some more funky music. So I think in that one I actually used one song that wasn't Mobile Suit Gundam, which was Super Robot Wars T, and I'm not sure if it's the best Super Robot Wars game. It's the only one I've played, but that's the one that introduced me to Armor Trooper Vodum's Gunbuster and Aura Battler Dunbine. Oh, and Gao Gaigar as well, but people told me about that before. But yeah, yeah, that reminds me of Vodum's. Oh man, that's a meme running on my channel right now. I do recommend you guys watch that though, but but yeah, that's gonna be it, and I will see you guys later. And remember, I do have some more videos posted here, so I think I have one of the Ashimar, one of the Marasai, all these other suits to pick. And yeah, with that, I will see you guys later. Bye.